Good afternoon all. So in previous lecture we have learned with the uh, adaptation, that is hypertension as well as estivation. Now continued with that death. Aging and death. You know that each and every organism can reach at aging stage. So in aging stage what happened, that the cells are aged, cells become aged. So cell lost its capacity. So here we say like that, aging occurs due to more entropy. See, what do you mean by entropy? Entropy means the parameter of unfavorable atmosphere of the body. So you can understand the definition of the entropy in a such a way that in Young's entropy is more. If entropy is more, free energy to do the work, free energy to do the work is less. So how we can define the entropy? Entropy is nothing but the parameter of the unfavorable condition in our body. So in child, entropy is less. So we say that in child, entropy is less. So in aged person, entropy is more. So due to aging procedure, the entropy is more. So the organism cannot able to get the free energy to do the work. So entropy is known as unfavorable condition in the atmosphere. So entropy is the one stage of our body in which the free energy releasing is less. So you remember only that if entropy is more, free energy is less, means the organism cannot obtain the sufficient amount of the energy. As a result, the cell of that organism will die. In our body, gradual death occurs. Initially, what happened? That cell will die, then tissue will die, then organ will die, and then organ system will die. So, in young cell, we say that entropy is less. Now here the death is of two types. First is biological death. Fine. Biological death means when the brain or other organs, when the brain and other organs become degenerated due to insufficient O2 and nutrients supply. If the brain or other organ of the body, if brain or other organ of the body cannot obtain the adequate amount of the oxygen as well as the nutrients, so we say like that it is the biological death. Fine. Then clinical death. Death occurs due to the heart failure, respiratory failure, affect to the pulse or blood pressure, or any type of the vital. Vital means, for example, respiratory rate, heart rate, blood pressure. These all are very very important vitals of our body. So in our body, due to any type of the clinical changes, the changes occur due to the any type of the disease. Fine. So we say that it is the clinical death. Now, biology is the study of history of life on the earth, or biology is the study of evolution on the of the living organism on the earth. So biology is nothing but the systemic study of an organism. So now here to identify the each and every feature, fine. So here we have to understand the hierarchy. Hierarchy in that one chart is that. So with the help of that chart we have to understand each and every step. Fine. So I can draw the chart first. This is the very important chart. Now see, in taxonomical hierarchy, fine, I have used the word taxonomical. Taxonomy is nothing but we can systematically arrange the organism in particular taxa. Taxa is nothing but the one group of the organism. For example, we say that rice. So, different varieties of rice, we say that it is taxa. Different varieties of wheat, we can say that it is taxa. So, arrangement in the proper order to the organism in the particular sequential taxa, it is known as taxonomy. Fine. So this is hierarchy. So here we say like that. Here in the hierarchy, the basic of each and every organism, it is made up of subatom. Subatom means minute particle in chemistry. So we say that chemical evolution. Yes, each and every organism is originated by chemical evolution, by chemical process. Yes, in the atmosphere, carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, all the molecules are there. So they all molecules form the atom. So subatomic particles forms the atom. Atom form the molecule. So initially the small molecule is generated, we say that it is micromolecule. Micromolecule then forms the macromolecule, then it forms the organelle. So many organelles, for example, mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, vacuoles, centrioles, so many organelles are there. So organelles are joined together and form the cell. Cell forms the tissue. Tissue forms the organ system. Sorry, organ. Organ forms the organ system. And organ system forms the whole organism. So here now the two pathways are there. Fine. So this is taxonomical hierarchy. So these all are different taxa. We have to learn this each and every taxa in detail later on at the next point. So each organism forms the population. So multiple population forms the community. Community forms the biome, and biome forms the ecosystem. So in ecosystem what happened? That biotic community, it is now here with its environment. For example, we say that forest ecosystem. So forest ecosystem is nothing but the organisms are present in the forest. So we say that biome of forest, and then the environment present in the forest. So if we totally include all the components together, so it is known as ecosystem, and so many ecosystems are united together and form the global biosphere. So this is related to the ecology, fine, related to the atmosphere. Now here we have to move in this way that so many organisms are joined together and form the species. Group of the species form the genus. Group of the genus form the family. Then forms the class, series, order, division of phylum, and the last is kingdom. So we say that here three kingdom: plant kingdom, bacterial kingdom, fine, and microorganism kingdom. Plant, animals, and microbes. Fine. So all the plants, all the animals, fine, and all the microorganisms are united together and form the kingdom. So phylum word, it is useful for animals, whereas division is useful for plants. Fine, and this is known as taxonomical hierarchy. Now, the few MCQs related to the previous discussion. So, from the species to the kingdom, fine. Species to the kingdom is known as taxonomical hierarchy. From species to the kingdom is known as taxonomical hierarchy. So, for any type of the organism, we have to classify it. So, basic unit of the classification. Basic unit of classification is species. The most important MCQ. When you classify each and every organism, fine. So that is known as basic classification. So basic classification starts from the species, genus, family, order, class, series, like that. So in any type of the kingdom, to classify the animal, the basic unit is known as species. So when you move from species to kingdom, we move from species to kingdom variation increases. Okay, variation, or you say that differentiation. When you move from the species, see, the species is the basic unit of the classification. So species in that any particular group of an individual, we say like that. The group of an individual organism, that is known as species. So the group of the species known as genus. Group of the genus known as order, class, family, like that. So we move from the species to the kingdom, variation increases and similarity decreases. So here you say that variation increases means this similarity increases. Fine. So these are very important points. Now, the definition of ecosystem. biotic community, biotic community, or you say that bio means living organism in particular area. Plus, fine. So biotic community plus its surrounding environment means you say that abiotic factors, for example temperature, humidity, light, fine, all this are known as abiotic factors. So atmospheric condition in the particular fine community, so this is commonly known as ecosystem. Fine. So ecosystem consists the all the organisms plus its surrounding environment. Now the biodiversity. You see, when you observe any surrounding area, when you observe any surrounding area of your site, fine, so you identify that various types of the plants as well as animals are living. So it is known as biodiversity. Diversity means diversification or multiple varieties in the living organism. It is known as biodiversity. So up to now, till now, we know 1.7 to 1.8 million, means 17 to 18 lakh species till now. Up to right now, we only know the 1.7 to 1.8 million species. But scientists estimated that more than 50,000 to 5 crore species are till now present in atmosphere. We have to identify them and nomenclate them. It is the future challenge. Till now, scientists believe that there are 1.7 to 1.8 billion species are there, but other scientists estimate that more than 50,000 to 5 crore species are also present in the atmosphere. Fine, we have to invent them and we have to nomenclature them. So હજી સુધી 50,000 to 5 crore species છે એવું એક એસ્ટિમેટ છે સાયન્ટિસ્ટનું. ફાઇન, હજી એમને ઇન્વેન્ટ કરવાનું બાકી છે અને એમને નોમેનક્યુલેટ કરવાના બાકી છે. It is remaining, so it's a future challenge. Now different words. Why nomenclature occurs? Nomenclature means the name. The particular name is used for particular organism. So that name is universal. For example, nomenclature, naming the organism. Nomenclature means naming, name of the organism. Name is universal. Name is universal. Fine. It can be used once only. So the name is scientific in manner. So we say that scientific name. And the name which is used for the animal or plant cannot be used for other organism. The same name cannot be used for other organisms. So name is unique. So here, up to this, I hope you have clear. Fine. Remaining thing we will discuss in the next lecture.